I'm actually going to bring the monitor down and work out of the headphones pretty soon just to kind of see how everyone's doing today. Hope everyone's doing really good. I'm going to open up the chat. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I can chat here and just watch. Why can't I check the chat from here? Oh, there we go. Sorry, gang, still figuring out this, how to get the chat going on this. It's just us, so it's okay. Okay. I can kind of get a good... Hopefully it sounds balanced. I bet that's a little loud, so I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Kind of get the chat going a little. Just giving a little listen out. So I'm just going to start patching. Hope everyone's doing really good. Make sure to pop in and chat along, because that's how I know what to say. So we're going to be starting... I can hear... Oh, that's up here. Got some patching to do. First thing we're going to do to kind of get stuff going is we got the Zularic right here, which is going to generate some rhythms for us, and we're going to patch that into this side of the Confundo Funkitis. So this kind of acts like a little mixer. And so we're going to generate rhythms out of this, but they don't make noise, so we'll get to that later. And then our other rhythm generator for this particular thing is going to be this right here. So let's get this grids patching. Coming out of the old modulator. By the way, if you guys are curious as to what's going on, what we're listening to, this is a jam I did with my friend. What up, Shay? What up? Thanks for joining in. We're just patching up. Let me know how it sounds. Appreciate it. And yeah, so I was just saying what we're listening to right now. That's a jam where I patched up a big patch with my bro Andrew, and then he's on the roads. And I sampled my friend Ashley Toth. So if you guys know her, I sampled her into the end of this jam. So I figured we'll just listen to some stuff I've been recording and working on and jamming on as we patch this patch up and kind of decide what direction we're going to go to. And then maybe we'll pop into the Force a little bit over there and kind of see how it's all going. Yeah, we got some baby yo-yo, little baby yo-yo, and some... Oh yeah, he's always sipping tea. He's always sipping tea with us. So first things first, we patched out our first rhythms out of the Confundo. And now what we want to do is we want to send them to sound sources. My very favorite couple of sound sources that I think is really, really good is I love to put 3 and 4 right up here into the old Fracture. Because this shit is super dope. Now we're not even close to getting sounds yet. Little Yosharoo just for you. See, now we can start, you can see, we're starting to get a little bit of flash coming from that guy right there. Ultimately, the Pamela is going to be our controller of time for the Euro rack. The master is going to be the force over here on your other side. We're looking around. I'm just popping stuff all up and over the place. I keep looking down. I'm going to try to keep looking up and gaming and patching away. So I'm actually going to kill that rhythm. So recentered that so we kind of know that's kind of how that's going to be later. Now for symbols and hats, I really like to do the old, oh gosh, you know what? I kind of messed that up. So we'll think about how we're going to do that later. Let's get this into the crucible. Because I just think it sounds really nice to work our hats out of that particular world. I do think that's better, you know. For our kick, I was using, so I'm not sure how it's sounding. Hopefully it sounds good. If it sounds a little full, I'm going to kick the headphones on, and then we'll, I should be able to hear a little more clearly with all y'all going. Don't forget your coffee. It's fucking delicious. And, okay, let's keep patching. So, essentially what we're doing over here is we got this rhythm system that we're working on, and it's going to generate a ton of rhythms that will kind of go in tandem with the force and the other machines to add a lot of very alive nature and textures. So, if you hear stuff in the jam that you're liking, everyone's here for Baby Yoda, by the way. I understand that. I get that. So, thanks. Thank you for letting me know how it sounds. I appreciate that. We're really just trying to dial in the sounds and get the flow going and then create some really good tracks and jams and hang out. We're going to be gaming too. We'll do that another time every day at this time from 2 to 5. We're going to sit in this area and work on shit. Because why the fuck not? We'll record it. We'll make a Patreon where you can subscribe or follow and download whatever and have some fun. And again, we're just kind of try to fill up the schedule and have a blast. And here we go. So we got the fracture in. Now for plonk effects, that's kind of a nice driving snare. I use that for a snare a lot, although I do use it for lots of other things because it can do every single wonderful thing on earth. But for now, we're just going to kind of set a basic up to this snooch right here to just kind of hit that trigger. Oh, in this mix right now you're starting to hear I started using the Make Noise tape and micro sound system to really get my friend Ashley's vocals swirling and digging around. Yeah, Ja, we're excited for your show. When do we get the Ja show? What are we going to call it? Shoes and hats? What up with that? Shoes and hats. What up with that? Little Ja son, shoes and hats. What up with that? Okay, so we'll actually get some of the tape and micro sound set up over here as well. Might as well get that. It's not overwhelming at all. It's not piles of noodles. Oh, nice pull. Nice pull. So we're going to line in. So we're going to swing this all the way down here to the tape and micro sound machine. So what this is, what we just did here, is we created, this is all tape basically set up as an aux from the console, so anything that we have on Logic or anything we have coming out of any of the other machines, it all can be fed into this and then down live into the Make Noise tape and micro sound system. So it's very cool to be able to do all sorts of good things. And this little system down here, we should actually maybe patch that up and play with that first because it's gonna melt us all into dreamland. It's pretty fantastic. What do you gotta figure out, bro? It's called Shoes and Hats. What up with that? It's that simple, dog. Shoes and hats. What up with that? Maybe some hip hop anonymous. Oh, by the way, me and Danelle went, and by the way, give big shout out to Danelle because she's been doing all the video for all the shows and figuring out all the backdrops, and it wouldn't look or be nearly as cool without her. So thank you. And so we actually, before the end of the world happened, we were fortunate enough to go to a Supernatural convention. Not Supernatural, the phenomenon, but a Supernatural, the TV show about the two brothers who hunt demons across the American Midwest, drive dope cars, and listen to classic rock music. So we went, and the main panel, the main stars, Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, were talking, and one of the fans asked them if they were going to write a song or rap, if they could freestyle rap. And Jared Padalecki, no shit, quoted Hip Hopopotamus, and it was pretty excellent to see that. So thanks, Jared Padalecki, if you ever see this, that Hip Hopopotamus nod was pretty legit. Flight of the Conchords, if you didn't know who Hip Hopopotamus was. You're welcome. Enjoy that show if you haven't, because it's amazing. Raise the roof for now. Flight of the Conchords. Okay, back to patching. Little story time, little patchy time. Little story patch. Little patchy roof. So what we're going to do now, we're going to work and just kind of patch up the Make Noise tape and microsound system. I was working us in the rhythm system, but you know what? I was like, fuck it, let's dip into the microsound and get those microsounds, because they're legit like that, you know? So here we go. By the way, I think Danelle gave herself the title of production manager, just so everybody's aware of that. That wasn't a title that she was gifted as much as she was giving it to herself. But you know what? Don't let me be an asshole. I think it's an apt title. Good thing her face isn't on camera right now. You can see some heavy eye rolling. Getting a few of these noodles unbaked. Unbake these noodles. Pop in, stop in, and drop in. Oh, Shay, you gave it to her. I guess Shay officially did that. I guess you have authority to give titles off. Oh, now she's all smiles over there. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, me. Okay, back to patching. Don't get me distracting. We're gonna basic out of that to this. Damn, do I have some short ears? I like that. Let's try to bust out the shorties at first. We're in a short zone, so we don't need long patches. We just need long guys. Oh. We'll get to that later. I know the noodles actually look a little intimidating, like there's tons of patches everywhere, but really, they're pretty fun, and it's not as anxiety-inducing as it appears. It's actually a little bit meditative in those regards. So, trying to keep the hair out of my face. Danelle forgot how to type. Shay, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. Make sure to tell your friends, like and subscribe. All the blah that goes with the blah blah. The blah 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 blog. Huh? Little Arrested Development? Huh? The OG Arrested? Ooh, so I guess, you know what? Like, there's a couple ways to go here. I guess for now, though, we'll give 2 outs to the tape and microsound machine. See, already where we're sitting now, we can start sending some signal into this guy. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work soon, so we'll get into that in a minute. I mean, we might as well listen to the end of this jam and patch up some other stuff. Plus, I mean, that's just the beginning of this patch. This is just so we can basically get some samples coming in and out, mangle them, filter them, delay them, and then send them out. And then we're actually gonna take this QPOS quad animation system, quad peak animation system, a really amazing module by Make Noise. By the way, this whole bottom rail is the Make Noise tape and microsound music system. If you're not into Eurorack, you're intimidated by it, just start here, and it's a literal, in this one box alone, lifetime of fun. picking up all the modules independently, you can do as well. I definitely recommend every single one in here. It's kind of crazy what a really sweet system this one is, and it really ended up complementing my rhythm system that I designed. And then I kind of just added an out to it, and then I added the Pamela as kind of a master clock to work all of the different things and have a full system basically within that little universe. Took me a while to dial it in, and I'm still pretty new at it, so you know, just enjoy the journey with me. We're gonna try to just have as much fun as we can with it. So I'm gonna right now we've got the signal going into these filters, so we're gonna straight up kind of dial these gains in. You're not gonna hear anything out of this yet because I don't even have us patched to the outs of that, so we'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. There's a lot of noodling to be done. Just, you know, noodles upon noodles. Oodles upon oodles of noodles. Oh, okay. You know, just building spaceships. Spaceships and letting space rips. Taking space rips. Taking space rips while we're building spaceships. I'm gonna patch the masters out of this now because we're actually ready to start sending out of a whole nother system. We're gonna grab a couple sets of these little, you know what color should we use? That's kind of the fun. It's like a rainbow journey every time we get into it. We'll use a blue and a gray one to go from the main outs of this mixer. So this little system right here, see we're already tethering. This is basically just a big performance mixer. So as you know, everybody in here right now knows, I do sound. And as I got into this, really figuring out how to do the sound correctly and get the results I wanted has been quite a frustrating journey. But this performance mixer by WMD saved everything right when I was starting to go out live more. So now, you know, it's not as amazing because we're using it in the studio and we're sending other things places, but it's still mind-bogglingly flexible. I'm really looking forward to their next run of DB25 expanders to go into the console. So any of you that speak that language and it's not Chinese, get it. It's hip. It's cool. So right now we're going to kind of get our next little patchy going. This should get us all out to the line out to that left right there. I'm going to dip off screen and just adjust these levels real quick. Perfect. That's great. So we're patching up pretty smooth. I think I probably will put my headies on. And oh, thanks for the hair compliment. I was really worried actually that it wasn't going to look amazing. It's a little big today. I haven't been able to get in the ocean as much, but appreciate it. I'm blushing now. So it's a little hot in here. We try to not run the lights and stuff. So we've got first part of our setup is basically set up. We have the tape and micro sound system set up to have a couple dedicated outs and a couple filtered outs. Oops. That's what I mean. That's totally wrong. I hope no one's paying too close of attention. It would have yielded interesting results. So, yeah, say what up. I'm really trying to engage the chat with all of you tuning in. If there's things you got questions about, if there's things you want to talk about, we're here to hang out. You know, I get weird in the patch world, doodle on the synths, show you guys the music I've been tinkering on, so just tons and tons of fun. And bring a friend, you know, we're going to be here Monday to Friday, 2 to 5. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so, let's hang out. We all don't have anything else to do but drink coffee and get funky. A corn party. No. I didn't type that. You can see that I didn't type that. Okay, let's get back to the rhythm system. And so we'll patch the rhythms up really nice and tight. I kind of would like to take you know, for the first two, it's always tough because we have a couple of options. So if you guys want to help me decide a couple of things really quick, it would be great. It's super simple. We have a couple places to send kick drums. Now there's a couple modules that make our kick sounds. So let's decide together which module is going to trigger which kick drum. So we were filling out the Confundo up here, which will eventually trigger the grids and the Zularic, and we have the Basimilus Iteratus Alter, the BIA legendary 6 oscillator fucking synthesizer from Noise Engineering. So epic sounding, it's incredible. And then we've got drums, Pico module drums, so that can have a couple of, that's more sampled though, by the way, that's not analog, that's a digital sample. So it's a little different, but we have two places. So the Confundo is going to generate kick drums for one set of rhythms, but the other set of rhythms is going to be coming out of this little device up here called the Steppy. Now the Steppy's a lot more, we'll be able to lock in stuff a lot faster, like pull on the floors, boom chugs, basic patterns quickly. The Zularic and the grids are a lot more alive in a sense that they're randomizing and generating, and the more we send different voltages into various things, it's going to be a lot more funky. You know, how are we going here? So yeah, I think I just lost everyone on that, or maybe not, but let's actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do kick. Trigger one we're going to do our little Pico drum. Because you know what? It sounds good, and then it gives us the ability to really take the Basimilus, because the Basimilus sounds just so delightful. We really want to have the most fun with it. And we'll feed it all sorts of LFOs and goodness. And same down here in the micro sound, we'll use the maths down here, we'll use the maths in Wogglebug to kind of modulate what's going on in this system. And then up here, we'll use the LFOs and the spheric, the SWN, and some of the accents in various other places to really be triggering. We'll create, I gotta stop touching my face, sorry. Yeah. So here we go, keeping it going. And then in a minute, we'll change this track out, and I'll put on another song that, you know, me and a buddy of mine, Justin Favel, The Extreme, had been working on for a while. It's a good track. I think people will dig it. So now that I've patched a bunch of the rhythm system in, now we're going to patch some of the rhythm system out so we can actually hear what we're working with now, which is, you know, the joys of patching. I'm still looking for little guys to kind of keep the world clean. Keep the world clean. And yeah. So shout out. We're gonna pull these little guys from underneath this little bundle. Look at that little bundle. Little bundle. Okay. We're gonna send the clock. We're gonna send the fracture. The fracture's actually going 7/8. Is gonna go notable 7. Actually, holy shit! I just realized it. Let's actually not do that. We'll come back to that in a second, because that can go multiple places. We'll hit the Basimilus. Basimilus is going to go to number 1 in the mixer. We will have number 2 will be our plonk. Number 3 will be our crucible cymbal machine. And number 4, we're gonna give it an AB, and we're just gonna kind of, you know, hopefully kind of stereo out the old. No, you know what? We're not doing that. We want to stereo out 7 and 8 because the fracture just has the most amazing round sounds. You know, like I don't know how to explain, but the percussive ability in it is just pretty noodly. Here, let's turn that up just so we can get a little taste of it. Yeah. It's where we're like smashing glass, having it like. Nice and even though. What up? What up? What up from Wyoming? Oh my gosh, old school G's popping in. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. You don't even know. Come and hang out. Right now I'm just fucking with this module of the fracture. We're listening to all the stuff, but you kind of hear that percussive sound. Here we go in. So, thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, Wyoming, we're going pretty strong. From what you're hearing right now is a jam that I did with my bro Andrew. All the rhythms and everything were designed in the Eurorack system, and then he's playing Rhodes, and I'm tinkering on synths every now and again. The vocal sample is my friend Ashley Toth. She pops on here. Shout out to Ashley. Thank you for the samples. Yeah, man, thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, right now we're patching up just to keep you updated for the new followers. Patching this puppy up and getting it going. And building some rhythms. We're going to build some beastie-ass rhythms here pretty soon. So, as we kind of get stuff patched around. Right now we've got that patch. We got that patch. Where are we going next, huh? Gosh, you know what I'm tempted to do, actually? We should actually take... No. We're not going to do that. We're going to aux that. Here we go. Let's aux our... Let's create a little aux effect. We'll do one with the clouds. Clouds over here, that'll be one kind of... The clouds is a granulator reverb effect. It's pretty incredible, so we'll definitely tinker with some of that. We'll put that in our aux feed so we can kind of send everything that's in here into it. And then next we will run... Actually, we should get this SWN patched up too. But we'll definitely have our first thing coming out the black hole. Oh, I just inhaled something. Man, I gotta say, my bro Andrew Fowler, who is playing Rhodes on this, such an awesome dude. Appreciate that guy so much. I haven't got to hang out with him since all this has been going on, but he's somebody that can come in and doesn't get intimidated by the Eurorack, loves creating in that environment, and just so much fun to kind of cut loose. This was just a freestyle jam we did one day. It was just turned out good, so I did a couple little edits, found a starting point, just kind of let it roll through. I think it's actually on what up, Mocha? I think it's actually on my SoundCloud. My SoundCloud is Awktopus, so check out my SoundCloud. Got a couple things on it. I'm going to be putting a lot more stuff on there, but I think this is on there, and my track Athena from the little Awktopus EP that I did. Okay, so we're going to keep patching up. We're starting to get some stuff patched. We're starting to get some sounds usable. And we're going to keep... Oh, I'm going to actually load that. Oh, let's see what it is. Little grainy brain snare. Okay, now, here we go. Aux. Got that returning. See, some of these are pretty simple patches, but they do so much. Now the thing is, I'm always trying to patch it so where it looks pretty decent, but you know. Oh, Legos! Yeah, what Legos do you see? Where are they? Oh, what are you guys up to tonight? Legos. Oh, of course you are. Of course you guys are up to Legos. Which is awesome. We like to be up to Legos up in here too a lot of the time. So, let's just chair back because I'm starting to sit a little forward. Next patch. So I'm just trying to stay focused on all the stuff we're doing. Keep everybody engaged. I usually just drink a lot of coffee and smoke a lot of weed and get lost doing this my own self, so it's kind of fun having you guys hang out with me. And yeah, if you guys want to listen to stuff, or if you have questions, you want to chat, like, just shout out. Let us know what's on your mind. And yeah, let's cruise. I'm going to be here for a while. And yeah, so let me just do a couple quick little patcheroos. We got that set, that's it, that's it. I'm going to actually send out our left and right out of this. But you know what, I had this in a different spot last time, but I think I'm actually going to go over here and give it a gain, because I didn't last time. Oh yeah, now we got this puppy firing. Ooh, noises! So we'll get that puppy firing up really, really soon. I know you're like, what are you doing, buddy? We're still just listening. We're still gonna patch and then we'll explore. So we can just keep listening while I get some more stuff patched. So, back to the noodles. Here we go. Next, we're gonna do, something important that we're gonna eventually need. So, I'm gonna pull us way down to this. This is actually gonna go to the force for when because, well, I really want the Pamela's new workout to be the master clock. Pamela's new workout is this device right here. I would like that to be the master clock for the entire system in and out of the Eurorack and modular world. I need to get the expander. So for now, it is the master clock of all of the stuff in here, but the force is, yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, what was that? Yeah, that was some synthesizer. But this synthesizer will be the lead clock for the rest of the world. But we're just gonna feed it into the Pamela. So over here we have clock in on Pamela. I'm gonna kind of tie this wire up and over. And on the back of the force, no gray hair looking, we're gonna put that in one. Wow, I actually just saw the back of my hair and I need a haircut. I didn't get one before the end of the world. I hope I do get one at some point. Perfect, okay. That song is over. Let me find another track for us to listen to. Oh, here is a track that me and my bro Justin Favell did. It's called Nanosecond of the Now. We didn't add lyrics to it yet, but we've talked about doing that for quite some time. So if you guys think of any lyrics, I know that my friend who's on there, her name is Shay. I think she's a singer. I'm not sure. My friend Shay, she's a singer, right? I think she is. She may have lyrics. I don't know. If it hits you and it strikes you, feel free. So we're going to kind of pump into this, and let's just see I got to do a couple adjustments so we can hear it all correctly together. There's a lot of ins and outs. Oh, actually, I think... Oh, sweet. I set it up already. Good on us. We'll hear it in a second, we'll know, and then we'll adjust it if we need to. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. Okay, let's change that real quick. Do you guys hear the noise in there, or is that on my monitor end? I think my monitors are a little noisy. No, I don't think those monitors are a little... Oh, you're ready? Sweet, Shay. Give me just a second to get rid of this noise for us, and we can listen to this wonderful trackaroo. I got all these things going stereo out, so I think what I'm going to do... Wow. It may be tricky to do this. No, I don't think it will be. Okay, hang on. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to just see if I have everything busting out right. I think I do. We're gonna know in just a second. Here we go. We're gonna try this output 5.6 and nothing. Well, that's a bummer. Hang on just a second, gang. It's weird that I'm not getting any 5.6 out of this particular one because I had it out of the other one. Oh, wait, because I think I may have set that to 7.8. Let me open up the last track, I'll remember. Sorry, guys. Oh, but hey, check this out. You know what? We're here anyways. So I can worry about that stuff next time. We got plenty of other stuff to sound really, really good. We are not saving what I just did there because I could have really messed some stuff up. But I'm going to bring these monitors down because I got to hear if this noise is real for us. It is real. I don't know what that digital sound is. I'm not sure. We're getting some real digital sound. Like, things sound really good, but there's this underneath sound that sounds a little digital. I'm not sure exactly what that is. So we got to get these headphones on and right. Okay. Here we are in the tape. Now we're actually in the machine, you guys. We're in. This sample is live. You guys want to hear what it originally sounded like? Here is our sample. Looking for the right. Ooh, yeah, that is very nice. So I'm really liking that. That's some really good stuff. I think we should try to clock it though, because it's time to start getting some clocks into this action. So what we're gonna do, start it here. What we're doing is we're gonna bring this clock down for the Pamela. I'm thinking like 103. Oh yeah, now we're starting to get some depth. Oh, I totally forgot I'm wearing the Basimulas Iteratus Alder shirt. That's this module. We're gonna dial that kick in though, to give us a real nice kick sound. It should be a lot louder though, so we're gonna turn the gain up on the old girl. Now let's clock this fucker. Okay, now we've got some stuff happening now. Horribly out of tune and pitch. Harry Potter Legos, are you guys finally putting Brian's castle together? Who's doing some Harry Potter Legos? Oh shit, we're starting to get some stuff happening here, people. Take this accent, we're actually going to put it on the choke of this, so it'll give us a little choky on that every once in a while. Now, let me get this little guy going. That's awesome. Finally, I can't believe you're finally getting to that. That was like, we got those 2 years ago. I know you just moved into your house though. I guess you had to build a house before you could build the castle, right? I'm gonna bring some of this stuff down just a little bit. We're getting some real interesting textures now. Let's actually have this thing shifting zones for us. So we got that going there, but let's actually, we need to get some more stuff happening in there. Woo! Do you hear that? That's sounding pretty good. try to play some notes on this. We're in harmonize mode, but we're actually going to shift that. Actually, I'm going to create a whole new template over here, new project. We're not going to save it because we didn't do anything from before. We'll get into that little world in a little while. Oh, actually, check this out. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Avo. Welcome to the party. Rex, what up, what up? Snaps, hi, thanks for popping in. Appreciate the ocean. We're just building patches, kind of getting lost. I guess a few people popped in just now when I was just lost in this patch I was building up. So let's bring down a bit of the swan. We kind of just got this rhythm generating, but we're going to actually... We got that posted. Boop, bye-bye. And now bring this back up. We got a couple different filters, so let's actually send that over here to our clouds. Kind of get that going, and then bring this back up. Yeah, pizza party, best party! What up, pizza party? Thanks for tuning in. We're just getting lost in the Euro rack. That is just, this whole thing is rooted out of just one sample. All of this you're hearing right here is just from this little system, the Make Noise tape and micro sound system. And that sample you're hearing is actually just 100% Rhodes piano. So let's break it back down to scratch so you can hear it in its natural state. We've got so much stuff fluctuating. Boop. It was just tapping. So that was the sample. Now just, we can kind of take and animate that. We're going to pull all of these things down. We have a clock synced a little bit. We're going to sync a clock into some stuff right now. Now we're going to start grabbing little pieces and shrink it a little bit. UFOs from the Make Noise Maths. Did you hear that? Man, so much thanks to you guys for popping in. It's super appreciated. What up, Snaps? Sloth, fucking appreciate you. Avobeko, fucking yeah. Oh, Seatown Striker. What up, Seatown Striker? Thanks for popping in. So stoked you guys are here. And just appreciate it. We're going to be doing this, you know, Monday through Friday. Getting lost in... Lost in the modular. Let's bring little jumps. Let's tighten up that kick. Let's punchy it a little more. Ooh. Now maybe bring it up a little bit. That's just deep. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Get a little snare in there with that. Let's add a little effect into that snare and see if we can give it a little bit of space off the clouds. See if we can set up the clouds right to begin with. Oh, we didn't. Let's bring it down a little. Yeah. Thanks, Just Smokey. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it so much. Appreciate all you guys popping in and just kind of getting lost with me. So we started this patch just setting it up to kind of go. So everything's kind of live. Oh, what do we got there? You hear that raising up? I'm like a fish bubbling around. I should actually grab my snorkel for next time if it gets this deep under here. I don't want to drown in all these textures. Oh, yeah. Now, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take, so I have the system running in two places. So we have the micro sound system coming out, and we're getting that really nice texture. And then I got the rhythm, but extra micro sounds going up into the performance mixer up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of bring down our main, and we're going to kind of get into just the Q pass and kind of send it into this little device over here called the Black Hole DSP2. If any of you guys make music in Logic and Ableton, there's a really great Black Hole plug, but this thing is just the fucking bee's knees of ripping delays and mind-bending textures. So if you guys are hearing that, also that kind of, it sounds like cymbals. I sent the cymbals over. Here we go. So this is just straight up. Oh yes, thank you, thank you, Sloth. Thank you for tuning in. Monday through Friday, 2 to 5. And we have a whole ton of stuff. Like, this is just a live patch I'm doing, but I've got hundreds of hours of music that we're gonna be listening to. If you wanna talk comic books, you wanna talk movies, you wanna talk Star Wars, we're gonna definitely do some gaming a little later, but every day from 2 to 5 Hawaii time, so whatever it is now, you know, this is going to be happening. I love ideas. If you guys have any ideas, if you guys have samples you want me to use, if you have things that you want me to play with, vocal clips, please just let me know, man. We got a lot of time to hang out, so I appreciate you coming in, and I'm really stoked we're having a lot of fun. Oh, uh-oh. Super. Here, let me twist that around a little. Now let's get this going into this guy. Here we go. We ready for this? Actually, I want 4. And I'm going to take that. Now, I'm going to actually add... That's it. We'll fix that. We'll fix that right now. We'll switch that over. Oh, that's a good texture though. Like that crispy little digital crisper right there. Oh. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna need more weed for this session. You know, I shouldn't be condoning that, but yeah, if you're puffing and whatever. Oh. Let's just get lost in the fracture for a second. So the fracture is this module right here, people. Now, I can't even express enough. This module, percussion sounds galore. Well, basically, the Zularic repetitor is feeding this rhythm sound we've got. If we take out the effect, right? So we got that kind of. I'm going to bring it up a little in our mix. I'm going to bring a little bit of this other stuff down. So now we're just running a lot of this. Oh yeah, everybody of the legal age, do whatever you want if you're of legal age. And if you're not, you know what? Don't. Oh, I had something in my eye right there. Yeah, duh. God darn it. So, yes, okay, back to the sounds we got. So right now we're working this thing called the fracture. The only thing you're hearing is fracture. You're hearing a little bit of effects post from our make noise system, which I have turned down. Now it's gone, but we'll kind of keep it down there. And when we build it back up, we're going to actually take it and we're going to tweak it all around. And we're going to drop a beat, and maybe we'll bring up the tempo and kind of do something a little more, a little ambient groovy. So let's adjust this rhythm on the ZP. Okay, that's cool. Nice and simple. We don't have a lot. So now we can... Now... Oh, we're getting that like glass breaking sound. We can bring it up a little. Let's have it. Let's smash some glass. But let's also kind of go over here. We got these accents. Let's take some of these accents. That's a lot. That's a lot of decay. We want to have a rhythm. We don't want to be lost in glass. We can. Ooh, I kind of. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking for sounds? You know, like structures we're looking for. If you guys like a sound that you hear, make sure to definitely tell me so we can kind of stick around in it. Because as you can see, as I'm navigating, this one's always one of my favorites, tweaked up a little bit. Why are you dancing to glass breaking? That's a good question. That's what the modular does. Are the textures just unreal, like, that we're just getting out of that just from that very thing? It's mind-boggling. Keep tuning in. We'll do some dancey stuff. I do a lot of dance music, play saxophone. We'll do some jazzy stuff, and eventually when we get people coming back in, I play with musicians with this, and it is pretty incredible. So I really can't wait to share so much of this stuff with you guys. let's get back into this. So I think we got a nice little sound working with the fracture. Maybe a little less spread. So right now, that rhythm, that kick and snare rhythm is actually coming from this module called the Zularic Repetitor, right over here. This little guy is just a beautiful module. The feelings are so good in it, as you can kind of tell. Let's actually change that kick drum. That's not so bad. It's kind of a little bit pitchy. Let's see if we can turn that down. Oh, there we go. Oh, please tune yourself into the monitors. We really aim really hard. We strive so hard here to be getting really high quality audio and good video. So yeah, I appreciate all you pizza party people popping in. It's so freaking awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm pretty nervous. It's my first time. I was kind of hoping that it was going to work out, and it seems to be like it's working out okay for now. So and now we are going to get back to kind of tweaking this. That's way better. So the Zularic Repetitor, this little module down here, it doesn't make any sounds, because as you've seen, we've patched our sounds to our sound sources like the Fracture and the Crucible and the Basilisk. But what the person did who designed this, they read a book called Music and Form, and they studied rhythms from all around the world. So then they put all these different world rhythms in here, and you can kind of let them modulate and do their thing. It's so fucking hip when we're getting regular traditional backbeats and stuff going. So if we want to like drop dance songs, and you're doing it in computers and your places like the Force and stuff, it really gives it a feel. A lot of stuff you make in the computers gets so like square, you know, and like everything is like such a loop. I really try to not put us in any loop, so we can kind of get lost together and really be enjoying and experiencing music that is alive. And it's only gonna happen like this once, you guys. You're here with me, and it's happening. It's not gonna be like this again, because that's what's beautiful about it. Let's get these textures rolling. Hear those overtones? Oh my gosh. Oh my golly goodness. Let's bring this down a little. Let's tighten this zone. Wait, okay everybody, do we want more space? Oh, yeah, sax. I'll be playing tons of saxophone through this. Usually what I'll do is I'll be writing songs, and as I'm writing the tracks, I add the saxophone and stuff in kind of melodically. So first phase of the process, as we're just kind of coming up with stuff together, we'll navigate and see what we like, and then as we find stuff that sticks, I'll start adding melodies and horns and traditional instruments and stuff. The space and water sounds are pretty good right now. Again, this sound that we're hearing, our main sample structure, is just a Rhodes sample. So okay, let's bring it down. And as we bring it down, let's... Oh, I lost my screen. As I bring it down, what we really want to do... Oh, texture. My bro. Let me just say, Avobeko, texture is what it's all about. In film, and it's also just, you know, the little subtle details that make things really unique and special. And sometimes a lot of people consider, in music, people think those are flaws and stuff, but those things are kind of what make it, like, you know, a little bit different, a little special. I really love I've been into making music and computer music and live music for so long. One of the things that I really don't like about live electronic performance and like DJ sets and stuff and producer sets is a lot of times there's not a lot of, when you're live, isn't it cool to kind of, when you go to a concert, like, is this going to fall apart? And I like to be performing wondering if it's going to fall apart as I'm doing it. So, you know, I appreciate you guys coming in on the journey. Let's go right now. Back to square one. Let's actually load a different sample. You guys down with that? Let's go somewhere else now. We've got the road, so we're working in these little splices, so we can find these different like places. But what I'm gonna do is these are just little sample places that we can start with. So we're gonna find some. Ooh, yeah, that was from the Woggle Bug. I know it sounds all nasty, right? Let's fuck with it and see if we can make something beautiful out of it. If we can find the sample. There we go. Don't worry, it's not gone, guys. We're just gonna find a nice little spot of it. Hopefully it's not gone. Is it gone forever? I hope not. It isn't. But we do need to find it. Ooh, oh, okay, what's going on? That particular sample that we're finding was the very first thing I actually ever recorded into the tape and micro sound system, which was just a little bit of the Woggle Bug. So the Woggle Bug, say it with me, Woggle Bug, give me the Woggle Bug. This company make noise. These guys, holy motherfuck, they're incredible. Okay, now we're starting to get some sauce. Whew, whew, whew. I want to bring the tempo up a little bit. Are you guys okay with that for this next little section? Oh my gosh. Let me see. Holden Roland, let me see. Could you bring it to a slight pulse and then rise into a landscape of despair while cutting through with electronic disconnect sounds? Yeah, for sure. We could, let's do that. You know, let's get this pulse going. I got you, buddy. Like, you're thinking more kind of like in the, kind of the housey zone. Oh, right? I agree. I completely agree, just Smokey. I can't even explain. That kind of mistake, that type of live, that's the taste, man. It's just so incredible. And it's not a mistake, man. You know, like Miles, he would play with people, and if they would play something that would go out and be different, he would just be like, let's go with that. Because music is alive, man, and that expression is living. We're all just kind of conduits. The performers were conduiting it in and out, and the audience is feeding us all of the emotion and energy to make it alive, you know, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful as fuck. And those flaws and imperfections, again, make things pretty freaking amazing. So now we're getting this pulse going. Descent into Madness is, from what I was understanding, man, also appreciate all you guys talking and hanging out in the chat together. I know you're waiting for that bass drum to get all nasty. Correct, man. Correct, Sloth. There's no mistakes, man. There's no mistakes. You know. We're getting some great textures today, though, guys. So, you know, back to our patching. We were patching earlier, and we've kind of since slowed the patch roll, so we're going to patch some more stuff so we can get some more interactivity going between our systems. I'm going to pull this long guy. I got some shorties. We're going to pull this long guy, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this actually over. I'm going to bring everything down a little. And you guys hear that high? I'm not really into that. I don't know if you guys are either, but let's kind of get rid of that. Oh man, okay. So sweet. Oh, loving the support in the chat, you guys. It's so awesome. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a piece from the force right here. I'm gonna patch it into this passive multiple right here. And what we're gonna be using this for is we're gonna be controlling pitch. So as we start getting more systems coming into the old, from the outside world of the force and such to the modular verse, it's going to be a lot easier for us to temper it to make it sound not like mush. But let's actually, hey, we got that kick. We needed to go to a crazy place, so we're going to crazy places. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We got some madness. You know, this was requested up here a little higher up by old, Hold on, I'm rolling a J. Hold on, I'm rolling a J. We're working this pulse out. I'm going to bring it back down in a second, though. Let's tighten it back up. Oh, people. I mean, I know you wanted some discontent and disaster, but I almost feel like us heading off into an alien spaceship may be a little more enjoyable for us. doing is fluttering the pitch to this LFO that's just pulsing so fast that it's giving that. Now we can slow that. Oh guys, we gotta patch something else. We're just getting the textures are just starting to get wonky. Yeah, I said wonkin. I don't even know what that means. Oh my gosh. Thanks, dog. Thanks, Sloth. Oh man, I appreciate that, you guys. I appreciate that so much. I'm really excited to be doing this. It's just a really cool, hopping on Twitch and chatting with y'all and engaging is really something I've been looking forward to doing for such a long, long time. So I really appreciate that. I'm actually going to change that little eighth note rhythm. That's nice. Oh man, and thank you. And by the way, we're just doing some freestyle building today. Every day I'm going to be on, we're going to do everything from working on actual songs that I've done in the past to working on the force and a lot of beats that are in this machine, because this machine is like really cool and poppy. We'll get into that in actually just a little bit. And again, yeah, if this is stuff you're interested in getting into, please message me. Please just let me know if there's stuff you want to learn about. And this is music production in general, man. Like, we can talk about a universe, an inside-out universe worth of possibilities. In case you didn't know, IOU Studio, inside-out universe. That's us. And yeah, it's just gonna be fun. We're here to have fun. Pretty much, that's about it. Since everything in the world is going a bit bonky right now, I figure we might as well create a channel that's here to just literally keep people stoked. I think that's tweaking my brain knobs. Oh my gosh. Oh. So I have this clock. That's why what we're doing is up here in the Pamela. So the Pamela's workout, this top module up here, this is our clock. And it has a bunch of outs. It has 8 routable outputs, so you can send clock divisions of time to anywhere you want. I'm sending a pretty fast division of time down into the morphogene, and the morphogene is our sampler, so it's hitting the effects area of the morphogene, and we're getting this like really nice. But let's bring it down. Let's bring it down and get kind of wonky in there. So it's in 3. It's running double time. Let's bring it down. You hear that? It's like 16th, so it's double. Now let's just bring it down. I don't even know what. Welcome in a world with nothing left to lose. in the future of 1988. No, I was just kidding. I'm writing this song called Dance the Night, and we're actually going to work on it in here. I'm kind of the whole idea and concept of it. It's like kind of a synthwave pop thing, but the lyrics, I'm going to do it all like an 80s movie trailer. So I'm just kind of still like lost in that. But these sounds we're getting right now, I'm going to bring us out of the little... Let's kind of tinker with that. That thump is deep, right? That's just nice. The Basimus Iteratus Alter. The shirt I'm wearing is the module making that very sound. And I can actually show you from my shirt how we have it patched up. Let me put this back here. So, right now, we literally just have a patch going down into here, into the trigger. But you can't see that. But bam, we're into the trigger, bang. And then up here in these knobs, these two particular knobs, fold and morph, these are down all the way to 0. And we're getting that really deep thing. And then I have the attack kind of loosened up so it's not punchy. See? That's like a punchy kick. And we can even tighten that. Hang on, let's bring some stuff down and focus on that kick. Now we're getting into this kick drum. So, Basimus Iteratus Alter. This module, you guys hear that? That thump, right? We've even got a little bit of digital dirt on it, so let's kick that digital dirt out. And just, now we roll that attack off. And I have the decay set just super, super open. So that's we're getting that like deep, deep pulse. Now, if we want to get nastier with it, we just start kind of infecting a little bit of the old fold. And then we take this morph. Now we're getting like that just deep, deep, just... We're adding harmonics to it. Now, we're doing this manually, so if you guys aren't all familiar with the patch world, the more we kind of patch this up and get into it, and it's going to be super cool, because we can send shit like LFOs and other kinds of all sorts of modulation sources, as they call it in here. We can send all these modulation sources in and have it shifting and morphing. In fact, wait a second. Let's try it right now. We have some patches to do that with. So for this, what we're going to do is I'm going to take an LFO from the SWN, which is a spherical wavetable navigator. We're not going to get into this beautiful bitch of a module today because it can make drones and harmonies like nobody's business. But we're just going to be affecting... We're just going to be affecting the Basimus. I dropped some noodles. Okay, so we're going to send an LFO right over here into the decay. And now I'm going to kind of shift around on this little guy. I'm going to change the shape of this thing. And I'm going to change... Uh-oh, guys. I kind of just knocked a bunch of stuff over. Being a little bit clumsy. Which, you know what? That's one of the best parts about watching this stream, is you're going to watch me do lots of clumsy things and drop stuff everywhere. Fortunately, we're still on. Sorry about that, guys. Where was I? Oh, yes. I need more coffee, obviously. We're going to kick this down. We're just going to get into this so we can kind of really dig into our... just try to hit these spreads and harmonics. actually, that's a much easier patch for this, so you can kind of... There we go. And I still am hearing... So, you guys hear that noise I got going on there? Yeah, right? Whoops. Yes, Seatown Striker, that was me being clumsy. It happens a lot. It's kind of the fun of me doing this. So now we're hearing already. So you're hearing that kick drum, and you're hearing, now it's just changing a little bit at a time. The velocity is a little different, its spread is a little different. We're actually, with the LFO, we're hitting it is changing the texture type of the actual, of the system. So, which is pretty cool. So, but I want to tinker with a couple other things that can really help us. So now we're affecting the pulse. Now we can take that pulse and slow it down. We're getting just like these little glitcheroo sounds, which we can do forever, which is really fun. Let's get into the morph here. So we don't want that pulsing quite like that. Now what we're doing is we're changing, sorry guys, we're changing the waveforms. So now this thing is really starting to just kind of heat up and get nasty and dirty on us. Those broken ass sounds are supposed to sound broken ass like that. We're going to keep patching it. We're going to keep sending LFOs into this baby and really get some stuff going. So right now, literally, all you guys are hearing is the Bassimilus, the kick drum module. That is literally all we got going. And then we're manipulating it through this SWN and using... Okay. Actually, guys, let's go back. We're going to pop that. We're going to kill our clock. So now we don't have any clock. Now we're just running this pitch. But we're going to kill this patch though. Let's find another sample to tinker with. Oh, that's a pretty nice one. Oh. Oh yeah, Sloth, appreciate you. Yeah, drop some stuff down. Still trying to find samples. I should actually fill this thing up with some samples to play with before we get together. Next time I'll definitely do that so we have a few more things to kind of start off with. we definitely... Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, here we go. What up, Neff? What up? Thanks for tuning in, broski. Yeah. Yeah, Smokey. Yeah, so now we got a little bit of more of a dancey action going on with us. Off this little sample, which we're just tinkering. But let's get some more body going into it. Oh, Neff, thanks for tuning in, man. Did you download that Warzone yet? At least jump in with us. I think later on tonight, you guys, I am going to pop on some Warzone, some Call of Duty Warzone, and play that game type Blood Money. Have you guys played that game type Blood Money? It's really fun. Not a huge VR fan, but Blood Money is cool. I think I like it because you can respawn in, and that really makes it a lot more fun instead of just getting killed and dying. And I've won a couple, so that, you know, also it's a good feeling. Not a huge Call of Duty fan. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We got some Doom killing in the house. I'll keep that Doom vibe going for you, buddy. So, you know, we were talking about the Simulus earlier and we kind of patched it all up, but now really listen to how it's complementing so much with all the rest of the rhythms. All its little changes now is really kind of really nice, you know, in my opinion, obviously, which it is just my opinion, which, you know, whatever that is. Oh, you guys like that? I don't, it's cheesy. So we're gonna ditch that, but, you know. That's my Tetra. I have it all connected through the Force. We're gonna do Force Fridays, everybody, so... Ooh, Soulhead, what you doing, man? Oh, nice, Smokey. It's fun solo queue, man. You know, you friend me up, Awktopus01. That's me on Battle.net and, on PlayStation, so if you want to friend me up and run some drop down with us, feel free. It's a lot of fun. What's up, Soulhead? Thanks for tuning in, man. Soulhead holding it down at Whole Foods in Cali, keeping us all fed and safe. Thank you, brother. Solo queues are fun. I never win, though. Fortunately, we have got a small little group that we've been having fun with. Really, the jam we jam the most is the thing we jam the most is Destiny. We're a Destiny squad, the group of guys that I play with. We're huge D players. We're probably gonna sample some Trials of Disappointment and stream some Trials of Disappointment this next weekend. I mean, Trials of Saint 14. Yeah, Smokey, just run me up. Awktopus, AWKTOPUS. Just so, Nell, you want to give people a type out of my game name so people can find me real quick? By the way, big shout out to Nell C137. She's kind of managing the stream, and she helped me get the camera set up and has been doing so much for so much of our stuff. We're going to tweak the rhythm around a little bit, guys, okay? Fracture up a little more again, and let's get back into those effects, that effect world. Here we go. We flip the switch. Oh fuck you guys. You know, Slav, that's awesome. Yeah, thanks, Nev. Right, I've played it, let's see, I think I've had it for maybe a week or 2 weeks. I did get the full game because I was enjoying the multiplayer with the crew. But, you know, I'm having fun with it. The BRs, you can't be beat up if you don't win all the time. Half of the, like, there's such a percentage of chance and randomness in a BR victory. Like, and that's not slighting incredibly skilled players who do win a lot, but for a lot of us weak plebs, you know, it's part skill, part, you know, hold on for dear life. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, you guys like that dragon? You guys see dragons flying through? So, we'll definitely, you know, I'm seeing requests for saxophone, so we'll set up a camera and we'll do some sax stuff. Honestly, I haven't been practicing my horn, so I need a couple days to get my tone in. Let's actually tinker with this a sec. We're gonna go into here, and then we're gonna take that off harmonize, and we're just gonna go to chromatic. We're gonna start on the root. I think that's going to be a pent minor should work for us. Oh yeah, so on PSN, it's AWKTOPUS. Just Smokey, AWKTOPUS. Yeah, look at the lobby, man. Every single time, Sloth. 100%. Yeah, you know, Neff, all I can say is just download the Warzone and play some Blood Money with us. No cost, no loss. If you dig it, you dig it. If not, not. You know, I'm always a fan of fantasy, space pirates, and all of that goody good stuff. So it's hard for me to play the Call of Duty because sometimes it's just a little heavy and real, man. Like, I swear in this new one of the missions you play as a little Muslim girl and you have to stab the guy who kills your dad. Oh, spoilers. But it's heavy fucking duty, man. It's heavy. Oh, dude, you know the dragon Trogdor the Burminator? How did you know that was our dragon? So, that's our dragon. Oh, 01, yeah, Awktopus 01. Oh, no 01. You are correct. Sorry, buddy. Awktopus. It's always everywhere you look. If you can find me on all sorts of different things. AWKTOPUS. And I'm either going to be that or 01 or OG. So, you know, it's kind of how it is. That's it right there. Thanks, IOU. Thanks, Nell. Okay, so just moving around. Look him up. We've got a really kind of a nice little ambient driver right here. So let's kind of see what... Oh, you guys, I totally have an idea. I am going to load up some of my samples from The Last Starfighter. Anybody remember The Last Starfighter? Oh, by the way, yes, in case you guys are wondering, if we do play together, Smokey, we're going to be teabagging the enemies as much as possible. I know that's not all, that's kind of frowned upon in some circles, but not in this circle. It's tea time with this octopus. Yeah, for sure, man, I'm totally down to shoot. Totally down to game out. So I'm going to actually put on, okay, quick. Last Starfighter or Dune? Starfighter. Okay, Starfighter. Here we go. Oh wait, where is it? We'll try to see if we can drop these samples in with what's going on in our modular, which will actually probably... Oh, Death Blossoms, this guy. I like that. Coffee, everybody. It's keeping it going. That's the truth. And, see, this is actually my Destiny mug. So, can thank Nell for that. She got this for me. And then I put my other Eurorack stickers on the back. So, Okay, Starfighter, here we go.
Starfighter, you have been recruited by the Star Leading to defend the frontier. You have been recruited. You have been recruited.
Let me get that. So I do set up when I play live. A lot of times, there we go. I route my outs in all sorts of bizarre ways to kind of have more control. And now that I'm not playing live for the foreseeable future, we can at least reroute a lot of things to get a better, cleaner sound in the studio, which is, pretty cool.
Hello? Excuse me, son.
Door's closed, mister.
I'm not here for cigarettes or bubblegum, my boy. I'm not here for cigarettes or bubblegum, my boy. Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there? Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there?
Okay, shit, we might as well do this track that I made. So I'm gonna bring some stuff down. I'm gonna kick this clock off.
You have been recruited by the Star Leading to defend the frontier. You have been recruited.
Greetings, Starfighters. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier. Greetings, Starfighter. Greetings, Starfighter.
Hello? Excuse me, son.
Oh my god, Coffee Warriors in line for 3 hours? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, what the fuck? There we go, let's get some of this going. Frappin'.
Hello? Excuse me, son.
Door's closed, mister.
I'm not here for cigarettes or bubblegum, my boy. Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there? Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there?
Who's the person who broke the record in that game over there?
Can you tell me the name of the person who broke?
Alex Rogan. You're looking at him. You're looking at him. You're
Centauri's the name.
Centauri's the name.
Centauri's the name. I invented Starfighter, which is why I'm here.
It is?
It is. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance. Centauri's the name.
Like, why is my clock not syncing up? I totally forgot to plug my clock in. I was like, all of these things are not sounding right. Now let's see if that syncs it a little bit more. There we go. That's much better. Now we got some beats and grooves happening, right?
Centauri's the name. I invented Starfighter, which is why I'm here.
It is?
It is. Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there?
You're looking at it. You're looking at it. You're looking at it. You're looking at it.
Fortunately, here on Maui, we still have our one coffee shop that's still pretty accessible, and where we live, there's nobody, so we're fortunate of that. But we are stocked up as well.
Centauri's the name. I invented Starfighter, which is why I'm here. It is. It is.
Yeah, I think we're going to need a lot of coffee to get through this together, everybody. What up, Dopa Q in the house? We are just getting lost. We're just getting lost. Oh, yeah, the legend himself. Joe popping in. He's been playing a lot of that Warzone with us. He got me playing that Call of Duty-ish. The man, the myth, the legend, with the wee baby Penelope. Oh, damn, Ness. I forgot that you weren't drinking coffee anymore. I think I remember you mentioning that in chat a while back. Hope your stomach's been feeling better. You definitely are crunching some crunchy sounds right now. Oh, hi Penelope. Hello. Yeah, we are deep in the effects loops. You guys want to get really wonky with effects? Oh yeah, Opie, I can turn my voice up. Sorry, buddy. Sometimes when I turn away, Wee baby penny. When I turn away, it gets a little quiet. I'm still dialing all of that in from this little world. I might actually have to move Gambit and bring the mic a little closer for the next run and run. I think I can get us just a little closer though. Is that a little better for you guys? And also, you know, let me know how it sounds, gang. If there's highs that are popping, right, would you like me to get that sexy radio voice going on there? And little thank you for tuning into the spaceship. I don't even have the effects on my voice. But you know what? Let's put some on and let's have a little fun with it. I'm sorry if anybody's British and I just insulted you with my horrible British accent. I think that should give me a little... Oh. Now I'm in a... Whoa, sexy radio voice. Sexy radio voice. It looks like, I think I can actually face this way. I started putting the headphones on. I think I might be able to bring the monitor out on the front. Oh, I think I did that already. I did. Who would have thought? Oh, you want a little bit of that Barry White? Oh man, thank you, Sloth. Thanks so much, man. Sleep well, rest up. I hope some of these spacey, dreamy vibes brought you to the right place. So what I'm going to do, I'm off camera right now, but I'm going to actually feed the micro and the modular into an effects unit I have kind of on the side. Yeah, man, Sloth, thanks so much. Tell your friends too, man. We're trying to build this up. I'm going to be here every day. We're going to keep doing tons of different things and having as much fun as we possibly can. So, bro, we haven't even invented the flux capacitor yet, but we're going to. And we're going warp drive. Oh, I'm sorry, not warp drive. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Thank you, Sloth. Thank you. We always time traveling, buddy. We got Professor Nutty Buddy Awktopus here, who, you know what? I actually have a lab jacket, and I'll actually start wearing it for some of these streams just because it's hilarious. But yeah, you want to time travel? Let's rip these beats apart. The Manwich! Buddy, you're right on time for some ear-twisting madness. Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Hello? Excuse me, son. Hello? Excuse me, son. Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there? Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there?
Who broke the record on
Tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there. Can you tell me the name of the person who broke the record on that game over there?
You're looking at it. You're looking at it.
about a matter of utmost importance. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance. Centauri's the name. Centauri's the name. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance.
Okay, we want some bassies, some bassy. My man witch! Oh, thanks, man. This beat kind of came together funky, and then I kind of did, this last Starfighter for it. It ended up working, and then we kind of got a little bit of our modular clocking in. Sometimes I see Baby Yoda in the corner, and I swear to God, he's just sitting there drinking his tea, judging me. He hangs out and judges me. He's like, I'm already older than you'll ever be, and I'm still a baby and smarter than you. Thank you, Baby Yoda, for making us all feel inferior.
I invented Starflight, which is why I'm here. It is? It is. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance.
Who are you?
Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of.
He does just want the pressures. Okay, sorry, buddy. I gotta adjust that mic. I'm gonna tweak on that right now, Oak. Yeah, Gollum is always down to just be a precious little... Hang on just a second, guys. Alright. You know, the mic thing has been a bit of an issue, but I think that may actually sound a lot better. Oh, dude, the original animated Hobbit is creepy as fuck. And that, I forget who did that animation during that time, but I think it was the same house who did that show Wizards. Did you ever see that cartoon Wizards? Like old 80s cartoon called Wizards. Oh my fuck, that's a great fucking cartoon. Definitely tune into that if you haven't seen it. And also, oh yeah, straight up, you know what's up. You know what's up. Oh, thanks, Ope. He just wants the precious. And then, you know, since we're shouting out old cartoons, that same cartoon always also for some reason reminds me of the original Heavy Metal. For some reason I always get Heavy Metal vibes on that. Oh. Okay, let's see. You know what? I had another section set up on this, so this might be a little jarring, but we'll just give it a chance right here. We're gonna change the beat in 1 and 2, and here we go.
Starflight, which is why I'm here. It is? It is?
Fuck yeah, Neff. Original Heavy Metal. So goddamn good. It is crazy. Oh, yes, Last Unicorn. Bro, I was actually reading that they were doing a live action Last Unicorn, and they actually cast a lot of the original voices like Jeff Bridges and Michelle Pfeiffer in the new one. Do I know if that's real? I read it on the internet, so yeah, it's probably real. I'd imagine it's definitely real. Let's get this bass line a little tighter. And those pads. Okay, we're gonna have to take a little straight drumming on this. Now we're building some stuff up. Now let me think, let's see if I can pop these pluggy plugs on. Okay, Ope, let's get a little more cowbell in there for you, since that's what you're looking for. Oh shit, actually, I really like this. You guys like that? That like little wood, like kicker. Let's record that in real quick. Because, you know what? It's fun to record stuff in as we're doing it. Let's tighten that bass line a little bit. Let's tighten those synths too. Really like that sound, that like belly sound. I think we got a pretty kind of a comfortable groove going on. But so I'm thinking we need to change this synth so I can play a little more with it. So let's shift load that. Oops, shift clip that. Nope, that was not it either. I think it's just clip. No. Plug in. Shift load. Plug in. Instrument is. We'll go with the height. I don't like that either at all whatsoever. So we're gonna start pulling it down. I think I'm already getting over this.
Starfighter, you have been recruited by the Starleague.
Yeah, okay, so harmonica. Yeah, we'll get right on the harmonica on that. I actually have a bag of them in the corner, but I literally haven't pulled them out of that bag in probably 7 or 8 years, so I bet if I blew into it, I might get asthma just from that. So I'm going to actually pop on another sample, but let's bring up some vibes for you all. So in case you're just popping in, we're going to nibble on this back to space. Get everybody getting spacey AC. Bring up our other little guy. We've kind of been playing with this road sample all afternoon. It's really nice. And it's just such a really good starting point. You know, like, there's not much to it. I'm going to open up another project for us. You know what? I'm gonna save that because kind of that beat we dug out under that was actually kind of good for that second section of that song. And the first section, even though I filled out that same drum part, it was actually pretty easy for me to I don't even know what I was gonna say. Pretty easy for me to what the fuck ever are you talking about, Scott? I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, since that first drum rhythm was just snare, I can pull the beat I just built around it and add that snare back on the 2 and 4 and then have it as a separate loop. So, you know. Oh, fuck a duck, that is hot. You know what, I'm gonna let you guys let that simmer for a second because I actually have to use the restroom real quick. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. All right, thank you guys. Back once again. Now let's adjust this I like that little clip so much. Ooh, I've got an idea, you guys. This patch is gonna sound nice. The deep mystery. Neff. Snurp, snurp, snurp. Oh, Daniel Boone, man. Yeah, I heard about that guy. Oh, you're related to him too? Man, what did Daniel Boone do again? He was a mountain man, right? Frontiersman? I think you just said that. Yes, you did. So let me repeat your sentence that you just said. I grew up in Wyoming, right outside of Bridger, Wyoming, which is where Jim Bridger and all of the mountain men and Native Americans, they would hold the rendezvous where every year they would get together and trade all the furs and materials. And it was a ceasefire and a peace thing where everybody all around that area, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, would get together and trade. That was one of the more fun things to do every year, the Mountain Man Rendezvous Festival. Haven't done that in a long time. What do you guys think? Should we feed this some clock? Maybe bring the tempo down a little from last time? Actually, no, you guys, you know what? Let me see this here. I loaded up one of my favorite songs that I've been working on. And you know, it's another one where I actually do put saxophone into it, so it'll give you guys something to look forward to next time we do it. But this song is called Going Off Track Again. Yeah, dude, those the rendezvous are dope. The rendezvous are dope. It was a lot of fun. Especially because a lot of other things in Wyoming were not the most fun. Sorry, just kind of getting lost in that texture there. Oh my gosh. Sometimes, you know, I can play with this thing literally day in and day out. And you just get some of the results you get just from twisting a couple knobs and letting these samples start stacking on each other is just so just oh, you got a tempo to hit some demons just like got you, boss, got you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think Christopher Lee was in it. Man, that whole cast, the whole Last Unicorn cast, so good. And I mean, who wouldn't want to really see Jeff Bridges as a wizard? Like for real, like being like a dude version of Gandalf, but maybe, you know, not quite the dude. Alright guys, I gotta sync this clock up real quick. We're having some synchronicities. Now we're starting to get it. Thanks, Smokey. Yeah, this one's fun. I usually add horn, so let me build a little patch up over here, and then we can add a little synth and jam to it as we kind of get it going a little more, lighten it up. Yeah, so we keep jamming this. Oh yeah, dude, 8-bit digital dungeon. So I got these lyrics and they're still kind of coming together, but it goes a little bit like I'm still figuring out something like, I'm going off track again. I'm heading for the deep end, and I can't complain 'cause I threw myself in again. I'm going off track again. Heading to the deep end, but I can't complain 'cause I threw myself in again. Man, I haven't played on this keyboard forever. Oh, I got the pedal. Yeah, there we go. Let me dig it over here. Oh fuck, you guys, I totally forgot. Thank you, Smokey. Thanks, Dope. Appreciate you guys a lot. I've been doing this a lot, you know, it's been a long time coming. I totally forgot, you know, I have a B section to this. You guys ready to hear it? We'll let it play through one more time. Went off track again, heading for that deep end. Oh, but I can't complain 'cause I threw myself in again. Here's the change. I usually add saxophone in D major through this whole little section, and it sounds really nice. So I'm gonna bring my horn from now on, and I'll set up another camera so I have a little window for that. But we can play this little patch. I think I actually set this up to play it. Let's just play with that little melody. pretty sure I remember how I did it. I totally got off and lost. I was almost gonna drool on that. Let me get us back on track. What up, Shreddy? We're just getting lost in a little... And then we fade out into this other section. Let's see what the other section is, because I don't actually even remember. Oh yeah, this is a nice little transition into we're back to our section. Oh, you guys. Oh shit, hang on. We're gonna let that roll out for just a second. Because, you guys, I totally sampled Dune on this particular track that I made when, oh fucking, there's our sounds, man. Now we can get this hit thumping. So I was telling everybody earlier, sometimes I set up my little systems around to do different types of stuff. So, but now that we're like in here,
the spice extends life.
We'll take it from the top. Yeah, I had the outs routed wrong, so we weren't getting that deep thump on that.
The spice expands consciousness.
Tuning in, we're going to talk about all these modules and the whole Eurorack, how we got stuff going. Right now, what you're hearing from that particular system is just the fracture. The kind of shaker sound. Now we're going to make it sound like glass, and we're going to bring it up. Let's get it shattering. yes, drugs. I encourage psychedelic experiences. Let's build up this track again. I threw myself in again, in again, in again. Yeah, man, see those waves. Ready? Okay, ready for this change? Yeah, fuck that tower music. Who's ready for some Trials of Disappointment later? Oh, thanks, Manny. Yeah, this is a little more fun than a Zoom meeting, for sure. For me, it is, definitely. Oh, you guys. Oh, shit. Oh, that is just so tasty. So, I know it's a little loud, those shaking rhythms. I'll bring it down a little. How it's just kind of stirring around all of that. And we're going to tighten it up and just kind of play with that delay. Now, I know it sounds all off because what we're doing is we're feeding it into this whole effects unit. And we're kind of crushing and manipulating the time so it's throwing it. So it's just kind of chugging along. Oh, yeah, you want some Beverly Hills Cop? We can always do, Oh, sweet, Shreddy. I'm excited about a little Trials of Disappointment because that's, you know, we might get 5 wins. Please, please. If we end up playing anybody, just please just let us win. Please just let us win. Let us win. So, a little Beverly Hills Cop. You know what? I will actually, Manwich, I will do a version of Axel F. I will get it ready for you. In one of these upcoming streams, I will definitely let you know and I'll drop it. It's been so long. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man, we're gonna smosh this, we did play again last night with Ope, and I kept the card. We won 1 and lost. I still have a loss or 2 on it, so I might get to 3. Get that armor. Did you run since then? Yeah, Neff, we're definitely more fun to watch than Trials sometimes. But you know what? We can stream it and have some fun with it. At least the conversation will be interesting. Right? Maybe we'll try next week. I don't think you can tank our viewers yet. But, oh, hey, everybody that's watching, though, you know, we do, if you didn't know, and you're new to the channel, you know, we have a really good yoga instructor, Tiffany Wagner. It's me, Tiffany, if you want to Instagram her. And we do yoga every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 Hawaii time, noon Cali time, and so on and so forth. So, you know, if you want to, you know, I started doing it because I've been getting it going, and I'm really sore, and I am definitely a little bitch, but I'm feeling a lot better, and it actually kind of puts me on a little schedule, so, you know, if you guys want to tune into that, that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 Hawaii time. And now we're just kind of navigating some textures. Oh, some really nice textures in the animation system. How to lose with style. Exactly. We will be definitely losing with style. No, I'm not saying that. We're going to win. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to watch the greatest Trials teams there ever was? Watch Still No Exit Strategy, and you'll see some amazing plays. We do play controller, which we all know is the, you know, superior input device on PC. Oh man, you guys. Okay, I'm getting close to the end of my stream today, so I'm gonna actually bring some stuff down and bring some other stuff in. You know, I'm gonna close us out with, you know, what I started with. Which is a jam. Oh. Well, hopefully it works. I dropped the computer and the microphone earlier, so that was great. By the way, you know, I gotta give a big shout out to Gollum and Baby Yoda and Yoshi for tuning in. I really, you know, I said it earlier, but I really feel like Baby Yoda is just judging me, drinking his tea, judging me. He's just doing that very thing, so... yeah, so, So yeah, guys, man. Oh, bagging is an art form. Bagging is an art form. Man, we should make t-shirts called bagging is an art form. Have a little tea bag dipping into a mug that looks like a booty. Yeah, anyways, okay. You know, play with that. Play with that. There's something there. So this little jam, I opened with it earlier. You know, we did a lot of patch making today. We built a whole patch from scratch, and that was pretty fun. I'll probably get in and tweak it a little so we can have it a little more playable for us next time. But what we got going right now is my friend Andrew Fowler and I did a jam where we built the whole patch. So all the rhythms and that is all coming out of the Euro rack. And then he's actually on the Rhodes. I have a Rhodes over in the back. Back over here, like over there, and so that's him on Rhodes, and then we had an effect on the Rhodes, and then I actually added a little synth bass in, which you're hearing. We just jammed it out, so you know, this is kind of the more fun stuff we're going to be doing as far as just listening goes, and you know, listening through to some stuff that we've been working on, and so. Bagging is an art form. Bagging is an art form. Bagging is an art form. Bilbo Baggins. The Baggins family started it all. T. Baggins. What was in South Park when Gerald is the when he's something stank 420 16 what was it? Something skank? I forget. There was the episode of South Park where Gerald was the troll. Skank Hunt 69, I think is what his handle was, and everybody thought it was Cartman, and he meets the other troller named Dildo Faggins. That was classic. Oh man, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I'm pulling out my phone now to see. I got a couple messages throughout this whole stream, and yeah. So right on, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm probably going to dip just a minute early because I'm out of things to say and I got to go to the bathroom. I need to eat some food. But if anybody's around, you know, like I said, hit me up. Awktopus, AWKTOPUS. Please follow. Please tell your friends. We're doing this Monday through Friday, 2 to 5. And we're going to do more stuff. We're going to just have more fun every day and create all sorts of things. So shoot me messages with ideas. And don't hesitate if you want samples. We'll definitely do a Beverly Hills Cop. We'll do a Beverly Hills Cop build-up for you, Manny. Man, thanks so much for tuning in, Shreddy. I appreciate you guys so much for all the support. And with that, I'm gonna pop on out of here. And so we're gonna leave the chat open for a minute and the tune's on, but I'm gonna pop out the window and turn the mic off. So see you guys tomorrow. And tell your friends, 2 to 5. Oh man, I guess I'm here just chatting for a minute. I see some people in the chat still in the vibe, so man, thank you guys so much. I can't even express how much I just love the support and just love this platform. And yeah, we're gonna do some game streaming. Bye. You gonna be on, Manny? You gonna be online? You gonna be on? Yo, C-Town Striker, thanks so much for popping in, bro. Or I'm not sure if you're a bro or a girl, but I appreciate your presence. And yeah, man, keep tuning in. And, you know, suggestions, they're good. You know what? I might actually bust into some old, I think I am actually going to bust into some Last Unicorn soon and maybe sample some of that action. So keep tossing in. Right on, bro. Keep popping in. I'll actually sample some Last Unicorn. It's been a while. In fact, you know what? We might do a day where we just kind of sit together and I'll sample a bunch of old movies together because it's fun, you know? And we'll listen to some stuff. Maybe tomorrow we'll listen to some stuff in the library, the vault that I've been working on. And I definitely want some input on my track dance the night that I've been working on. So, man, thanks so much again. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Striker. I appreciate that. I'm new to this, so I do appreciate all the support. I don't mind feedback. I don't mind critical feedback on stuff. You know, don't be trolly, but, you know, let me know how I can improve and things I can do to kind of keep people engaged. You know, we'll always, this world of Euro-Rack, these little modules right here is an ocean's worth of depth and fun that we're going to get into together. We didn't even touch into the top rack today, so there's whole other possibilities. Actually, tomorrow we'll get these two guys going and really make it awesome. So, and on that note, everybody, I am out of here. Awktopus out. IOU Studios. Thank you guys so much, and love everybody for tuning in. Stay positive through all this, everybody. I know it's kind of challenging, but come here if you need to let out and let loose. We're always going to be bringing positive vibes, a little bit of distraction from the reality of things. Love all y'all. Thank you.